Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another morning ramble. And today I wanted to ramble about spiritual growth. I'm running a program at the moment with my friend Dr. Robert Holden on spiritual resilience. And yesterday we were talking with the mastermind group about this notion of spiritual growth. And I was thinking, it is actually really similar in my mind to physical growth. So I have a godson who is a tennis player. He's ranked in the top 10 under 12 players in the country. And he was over the other night and he was kind of a bit worried he's not tall enough yet. So like we know that he's going to grow, but in his mind he needs to grow now. And are there things that he could do to grow faster? And there's really nothing for us to say other than just to continually assure him his growth is inevitable. We know it's going to happen. And there's not really anything he can do or needs to do in order to make it happen faster. Well, what if it's the same for spiritual growth? What if your desire to grow faster isn't any more realistic than my godson's desire to physically grow faster, but it's also every bit as guaranteed as his personal physical growth? So in other words, what if spiritual growth is not a question of will, but just a question of willingness? The willingness to let it take as long as it takes. The willingness to not overthink it between measurements. Like you probably must have done, either with your kids when you were a kid, the thing back against the wall and the pencil mark. And then as you got taller, more pencil marks, and you can see your growth over time. But you can't feel yourself grow. You don't know you're growing until you look back at the marks on the wall. Well, what if spiritual growth was the same way? What if it's not something we can necessarily feel in ourselves all the time or see in ourselves, but we can see it when we look back at various moments in time? When we look back and go, oh man, last time I looked, it looked like this to me. And before that, I remember when it used to look like this to me. And now it kind of looks like this to me. And what if, unlike physical growth, there's no end to spiritual growth? So if you have thoughts on this, I'd love you to share them in the comment section below. But otherwise, just have fun, learn heaps, happy growing, and I'll talk to you soon.